Welcome to Talk Birdie To Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie To Me. Driving a BMW is like hitting the perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Titleist, the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Better, when the greats bet, they bet with Better. Ping will help you play your best. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to this Talk Birdie To Me mini. We've done a little bit of cheating. Nick and I know exactly what the question is.
A bit of homework.
Everybody at home, Dan, over to you, and let's get moving.
Well, it's not really cheating because you had to do a bit of homework for this one, which was reasonable. So this comes from Ian. Hey guys, I've just started watching your pod. Very enjoyable. Thank you. I have been fortunate to play most of the top 70 or 80 courses in these various top 100 lists.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's a mighty effort to play 70 of any top 100 list.
It's a hell of an effort. Now, regarding Vic and PK North, they are symptomatic of how difficult it is to have any of these top 100 lists. I think there's a top 20 or 30 with all the usual suspects, and then a couple of hundred courses that are all great. For example, how do you compare Myopa Hunt Club or Garden City or Western Gales with Vic and PK North? I don't think you can. What is your definition of how to select the best golf course?
Yeah.
For mine, it's Crystal Downs in the US or North Berwick in Scotland because they are loads of fun to play and they have non-stop wow holes. So they're two of his criteria, two of Ian's criteria.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Never
well,
played them, but I'm sure they're fantastic.
No, I haven't played either of those as well. But non-stop wow holes is a good way of doing things. It's kind of what I've got.
One of the things on mine.
It's one of the things on mine. So are we going to do the snake again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Start at number 5.
Top 5.
Try not to stuff it up this time, Nick.
Who went? I
You
can't remember
go
this. Probably
first.
I'll go first this
You
time.
go first.
Try not
All
to
right.
stuff it up. Okay.
No, well, I think I stuffed it up.
I think the
last
most important criteria you have to think of is, did I shoot a good score?
It is not. It is not.
Because
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
because then you love the place.
Welcome to the David Schwartz School of Judging a Golf Course. Because if he played it and he played well, it's in his top 10.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm
That's
only kidding with that
hilarious.
one.
That's funny.
Yeah,
very funny.
For me, it lends a little bit on that wow factor. But a thing that I most notice when I go around a golf course is, I like to say, does it give me the tingles?
Yeah, it's a good
Is there
one.
drama involved?
Yeah.
Do I have to go, ooh, this doesn't feel comfortable, or I love this?
Yeah.
So for me, the tingles.
Yeah, that's a
Does
good
it give
one.
me the tingles? That's
It's
my
a
number
ripper.
5.
I can't believe that's your number 5.
I know.
You must have a very good list.
No, I just realised actually I screwed up. Gone in reverse.
Listen, I know a lot of people will say you shouldn't judge a golf course on this, but it's impossible in my book not to. And that is the condition of the golf course. So, whether you like a golf course brown or you like the golf course green like Augusta, that doesn't bother me. I can appreciate both forms of golf. But it has to be in reasonable condition. And if I've been to a golf course that I'm kind of having a look at, and if someone warns me in the pro shop, hey, listen, we've had a bit of an issue with this, with the weather over the last, I take that into consideration. Okay, all right, well, if it's a bit wet, bad luck. I'll judge it on how I think the place would look when it was dry. But I do think condition of the golf course is a big factor.
Absolutely.
It
has to be.
If the fairways are fabulous and the tees are great, and you get on the greens and they're just perfect.
Yeah, if they're running at 7 on the stimp. Well,
yeah, that's
hang on,
right. Or if they're patchy all over the place, or it shouldn't be, but it is.
But it is.
All right.
right.
Unfortunately, condition is a factor, and it's my number 5. Okay, so it's back to me.
Snake away.
How a golf course is framed, I think, is extremely important. All righty?
Yeah.
So this is my big one, all right? Augusta National. If Augusta National was surrounded by river gum trees, and there was, garbage bark all over the joint, it wouldn't be Augusta National. It just wouldn't be. Also, in saying that, I've been to some seaside golf courses that wouldn't even come close to being in my top 100 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important. It's not everything, but it's very important to have the joint frame. Now, what I include in framing, I've been to Muirfield. I played it once and I've been there 3 times. Their rough frames the golf holes so incredibly well that I include that. And you know, my golf club, Kingston Heath, it's at its best, in my view, in February, where they've had a great summer.
You almost touched your nipples.
Yeah, it was. I did. It was a nipple touching moment. You're right. In February, after summer has got a hold of the joint, and the rough is golden, and the fairways are still green, it looks incredible.
It does look good.
And those colours,
that gold brown
frame
contrast.
the golf course. That's right. So that's right. So how a golf course is framed is very important. If you might have the greatest, you may well have the greatest architecture of all time, but if it's framed like garbage,
very cool.
You know, it's just going to fall in the average category.
Cool.
Unfortunately,
the old cypress tree and things like
just
that.
the odd cypress, doesn't it?
Tara
Don't go
Edie.
crazy. Tara Edie style. That's right.
Very good.
Nick, you're number 4 now.
My number 4 was actually Mark's number 5, condition of
Yeah.
the golf course. So don't need to expand on that one too much because you covered most of the bases there. One thing I think I'm really always look for is, can all levels of golfer play the course?
That's your number 3?
That's my number 3.
Yeah.
The beauty of, and we always talk about sandbelt golf, I think, and the beauty of it, take Royal Melbourne, for example.
Melbourne's
we always,
the best
it's
example.
kind of the gold standard. An 18 handicapper can play Royal Melbourne and a pro can play Royal Melbourne, and you can both play to your handicap, whatever your level is. The reason being is the way the greens, the bunkers are designed. Most of the holes where it's a longer shot in, you will be able to run an approach up onto the green. Now, if it's a shorter hole and it, so you might only have a shorter club in, well, then you may have to carry a bunker or something like that. So there's no having to hit a 3-iron or a 4-iron or a fairway wood over the deep bunker with a very shallow green or something like that, which is almost impossible to do. It's the way it's designed in that sense, and for all golf courses for that matter, you really should think, okay, in my case, can my mum, who's off I don't know what handicap she's off these days, could be up to 36 or something like that, 40 maybe. Sorry, mum, if I've got it all wrong. Can she play the golf course? And then again, can a single figure marker play the golf course? So that's very important for me.
Yep. Well, I've got exactly the same.
Okay.
I've got exactly the same. So this is really interesting, folks, because that is a huge factor. Well, you've got it at number 3 and I've got it at number 3. I framed it. Could a 20 marker get around okay?
Yeah. Like a Pine Valley or an Oakmont, I'm sorry, but you're not going to enjoy the course for a high handicap. From what I've heard about Pine Valley, Oakmont, I know. I'm sorry, you're going to. There's a lot of good golfers around Oakmont who are members because they have to be to play that golf course.
It's funny though, Pine Valley. It's been 1 or 2 for as long as I can remember, as long as I've been around in golf. But that's it's just one factor. Yeah. Remember, it's just one. It's just one factor. Everything else at Pine Valley, I've done the flyer. All 18 holes at Pine Valley on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've done it about 5 times. My mouth is open. It's the only one I watch from go to woe. But you're right. A 20 marker could not get around that golf course safely.
Well, they can, but they're going to shoot hundreds. So,
but you'd probably appreciate the joint anyway.
Okay.
Number 2. Is it me? Yeah, it is. Does it test you? Really simple. Is it a test? So, for instance, Royal Melbourne. The real part of Royal Melbourne that is difficult is giving yourself putts that are makeable. Finding a way around that golf course. I always remember looking at the Royal Melbourne yardage book when I got it. Most of the greens are only 20-something long. They put a premium on hitting fairways if you were a pro because it was flyland at Royal Melbourne. Kingston Heath is the same sort of place. It's not an overly long golf course, but the name of the game at Kingston Heath is chipping and putting on these tiny little greens.
Yep.
The firm ones. Augusta is obviously a test. You go to any of the UK courses where they play British Open, they will test everybody. So it's got to be a test in some way, whether it's small greens, whether it's bunkers in the right places, whether it's how firm the greens are, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it has to test you significantly.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of my number one-ish, but I'll get to that in a second.
Right.
So my number two, then number one, Dan, is that right? We're snaking. My number two is it an enjoyable experience?
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't put that on.
Do you walk off the green and the tee is, for example, 10, 20 yards away as opposed to 70 or 80?
Yeah.
That's not enjoyable for me. I just like, okay, green,
Not
tee,
every
away
hole.
we go. Not every hole.
Not every hole.
Are there some slopes and maybe some dramatic drop-offs where you go, oh, this is ridiculous, I've got to climb that or something like that. So that's fairly important for me these days because I carry my bag.
Yep.
So I enjoy walking. When I play courses that I know are a bit of a tough walk, the half set goes in, the carry bag goes over the shoulder because I can walk across greens. I can cut corners, and I see a lot of these players walking around with their buggies.
It's a long trip.
Oof, it's a tough one. So is it enjoyable in that sense?
Yeah, I like that one.
And number one,
Yes.
it's me again.
Yes,
it's similar to your last one, but does it ask questions of my game?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is my three favourite courses are, in no particular order, Royal Melbourne, Cypress Point, the old course at St Andrews.
Yes.
All those courses I play, I've got to hit every shot in the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to hit high, low, left to right, right to left, bump and runs, flop shots, whatever, you name it. You come off that golf course and you've used your entire repertoire. I improve it as a golfer whenever I play those courses because I have to delve into the bag of tricks in a way. So I love that about those courses. The one-dimensional ones, never been a big fan of, which you tend to find some of the resort courses in America, for example, or whatever, where there's water left, out of bounds right. You just got to hit something straight, high and long. Okay, well, great.
Yeah.
What are my options here? That sort of a thing. I've never been a big fan of those. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's good.
And the beauty, especially when I talk about certain holes, again, we go back to Royal Melbourne. One of my favourite par fours is 17 West because you got to hit a little right to left off the tee, and then your second shot you got to hit a little left to right.
It's the greatest hole.
You got to hit two different shots. Same with 6 West.
Yeah,
it's a fascinating place.
Even the 3rd West, it's a little short par 4, but the green slopes from front to back.
Yeah,
they've got a few of them. I think it's about the 5th hole in the east is the same sort of thing when you cross the road.
Yeah,
they're short little holes. But they're asking a question of, can you spin this thing?
Exactly.
Can you hit it crisp and get the ball to stop when you're laying on the downslope? So I agree with
that.
The
road hole at St Andrews is another great example. Left to right off the tee, and then you got to hit a little right to left into the green. If all these little different things. So,
all right. Well, anyway. Look, my number one is kind of a rip-off of your number 5.
Oh.
But you put it in a much better way. All right. You put it in a much better with the Tingles.
The Tingles.
You got the Tingles. So my number one is the look of the place. So you walk through the gates at Augusta, you just can't help but go, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
You get onto Tara Edie and you look around where you are, and you have the fairways and the white sand, and you got the water in the background, and you got the pine trees at the back that, there's a beautiful barrier, beautiful screen. You just go, wow.
Yeah. You walk into the clubhouse at Cathedral and you're on the putting green, you go, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wow.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
down at the National where I play, love it.
Wow factor. Yeah, well, like the National Old Course.
Wow factor, there you go.
Wow factor. You just go, wow. Now, the Old Course maybe doesn't tick as many other boxes because a lot of people, they all go, how come this golf course isn't? Well, can a 20 marker get around it okay? Yeah, from the front tees, not too bad.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep, framed, tick. Did it test you? Tick, tick, tick. My only criticism of the National is that the Old Course, maybe the greens just went a little bit too far.
Yeah, they have some severe slopes. Yeah.
Maybe this. I always say the National could have been the greatest golf course in the whole world.
If you don't drive the ball around there well, it's going to be a tough day on the Old. So, I found that out the other day.
And then Royal Melbourne's got its own wow factor. You get the Royal Melbourne, the course is so big. It's such a big place. But it's just, wow. Have a look at this joint. Yep. Pebble Beach, right? It's not the greatest golf course as far as architecture is concerned.
No.
But my God, wow.
That is a wow factor.
Wow. And then Cypress Point, and, I've played Cypress Point. I just, it was golf Viagra from the first tee. It was just crazy how good the joint was.
It's almost when you think about it, it has everything, that course, because there's 3 courses in one. First 6 are parkland, second 6 are dunes, last 6 are the coastline. And in a way, it's kind of a best of all worlds.
I'm so glad your number 3 and my number 3 matched because it's so important that a 20 marker. So when I say 20 marker, that's someone who can play well. You know, if you're off 20, you're a good golfer. Well done to you. That person should be able to play a special golf course and walk off going, you know what, it didn't beat me up too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Interestingly, our screen in the back is just turned off, so...
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I'll have to fix that afterwards.
Oh, well.
Interestingly, of your 5, respectively, 4 were the same for each of you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Were they? I suppose.
Which is good. So that's been good. That's a nice top 5 from each of you.
We've criticised so many top 100 lists. Maybe you and I should go into the business.
Maybe we should make one up.
Like-minded.
Ian has
travel.
The Talk Birdie To Me top 100.
Well, Ian's played 70 or 80 of them, so there's a fair bit of travel coming up. And Nick, I know you particularly do not like travelling these days.
No, I'm the
that's
same.
true.
I'm done. It's got to be somewhere special.
All right, we're going to go and fix that TV.
Ian, thanks for your question. We appreciate it. Dan's going to fix the TV, and folks, we'll catch you next time.
Beautiful.
Talk Birdie To Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The Golf Clearance Outlet, they beat everyone's prices. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Better, ahead of the game. Ping will help you play your best. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie To Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie To Me.
Front 9, back 9, or eyeing the 19th hole, wherever you are in life, Host Plus can help you drive your retirement further. That's a plus.